Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Gentles and welcome to my channel. What you're looking at here are two strippers. I did this one in a previous video. This is a Castmaster. It'll go from, I believe this is 14 to, they say this is number 2, but I've done as much as 6 in this, and 6 is a push. It's pretty hard just getting through the jacket, but what this will do on THHN, it'll split the plastic jacket and the insulating jacket on the wire. And all you do, I'll show you later on in the clip, is take and put your wire, adjust this blade like you can see right here, so it's just penetrating the jacket, and then grab it with a pair of pliers and pull it through, and it slits the jacket all the way down. And usually doesn't even touch the copper, which is nice, so you don't get those burrs in your hand. But then you just peel that off, cut it off, cut the copper and roll it up, and there you go. And if you're into Romex, you have to get one of these. This is a Romex stripper, and what it does, it doesn't touch the wire inside, but the Castmaster here does. But this does only the jacket. And if you look in here, you can see that blade inside right in there. You squeeze that on the jacket and just slide this down the full length of the jacket, and it just splits that jacket again without hitting the wire. And you can just peel that off and cut it. No using a sharp blade to try to get down the center and cut that and cut a finger. But it works really, really good. Relatively inexpensive. I think the Castmaster runs in the $12 to $15 range, and it goes in a vise. Just clamp it in a vise here and then pull your wires through. This is by let's see, this is by Ideal Industries, I believe. Ideal makes a lot of electrical tools and fittings and whatnot, and you can probably get it even at like Home Depot or Lowe's or one of those. But relatively cheap again. I think they're a couple bucks. I mean, I've got 2 or 3 of them here in the shop that I used when I was working in the trade. But I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. Those of you who want to do Romex, this is a lifesaver here. It's so fast. And this, if you're doing this THHN or XHHW or any of those, I would say up to number 6. I have done number 6 through here, and it cuts really good, but it's a lot more work than, well, I can't say it's more work than doing it with a knife, because a knife takes forever also. But it's just a little harder pulling, obviously, because it's bigger. All right, that's it for this clip. All right, guys, I'm going to try to show you how this works, how quickly this cuts. And I'm using this, this is 14. Romex 14-2 with a ground, and what you do is you line up that little point. I'm going to try to do it one-handed here because I got the camera in the other hand. You need to just go up here, and I've got it in a vise up here. You can hold it whatever way you want to, but you can see the notch by my thumb here right there. Now you just push down on that and do this, and that's it. All you got to do is cut it off now. It's stripped. You say one-handed isn't good. And I pulled the weight out here at the bottom. Here, let me finish this cut. Trying to keep you in frame, and then I lost where I was at here. Sorry about that. I'll finish it. By even doing it twice, you know, it's just amazing for as cheap as it is. And this will work on 12, it'll work on 10, on Romex. Now on UF, it isn't going to work on UF, the underground jacketed cables like this. But it does work on all the Romex. I wouldn't use it on 8 or any of the, like the stuff you use for dryers and whatnot. But for just the regular house wiring stuff, the regular Romex, 14, 12, and 10, I think would work just excellent on. All right, that's it for the Romex. Who's doing copper melts, I thought this might be of interest. This is number 12 wire, insulated wire. It's solid core, left over from a job, and it's been sitting outside, and it's just pretty much worthless. But I bought this tool right here that you're looking at, and I just have the reel sitting up. I have an old reel stand here. It's just a piece of tubing that's sitting on the bench. But this is a wire stripper, and I really wanted a wire stripper because it's really a pain to try to do this with a knife. And this system is really, really cool, and it's really, really cheap. Now, I was looking at $180, $190 for a wire stripper, and I don't want to spend that much for copper. So what happens here, this goes from, I don't remember the size here, it must be like a 14 up to a number 6 AWG on this side. And all you do to set it is you pull this blade, set it down on your insulation, push down on it a little bit, and then you tighten the set screw, and you just pull the wire through. I mean, it's an amazing piece of equipment for as cheap as it is. I believe I got this on Amazon from a company called Cast Masters, C-A-S-T Masters. And I think it was just pull it on that, scored this insulation the whole way. And there you go, you got your wire stripped in seconds. How long that blade will last, I don't know. But man, for the price, what a tool. This is really great. I would recommend it to anybody. You know, and you can replace these blades if you're not using these in here and this one gives you a problem, just put it over there. I mean, it's just move them around. All right, guys, I just want to thank you for watching, and I hope either one of these tools or both will be useful to you, and they won't cost you a fortune. You can strip all that copper wire in short time and with ease. Thanks again.